What's going on, guys? Nick here with Big Ben with another one of Rock's Happy Hour. Today, or tonight I should say, we're going to talk about our favorite training styles, or I should say my favorite training style.
And what I believe doesn't actually work.
There you go. So, I believe, I've done CrossFit, I've done strength programs, I've done powerlifting programs, bodybuilding programs, if you want to call that a program. My favorite style of training would be a strength program. A program with percentages based around your 1 rep max. Now, Ben would like that because that's kind of the way he trains.
Always.
It's very challenging, guys. If you've never done a strength program based around a 1 rep max, it's very challenging. You're not just going in there doing 4 sets of
You're not just going with how your body feels that day.
Yeah, exactly. Ben, you've trained with an elite coach, pretty known nationwide. Explain what a strength program is like. What a strength program like that with the very accredited coach, with the Josh Bryant.
Yeah. So an essential, a real strength program, which would be some sort of periodization. Basically understanding we've got a competition or event at one moment and your starting moment here. So as time progresses over this, what you're going to do is you're going to start with a lot more volume, a lot less intensity. Intensity is not how vigorous I can shake weights. It's the amount of weight lifting. Right. So less weight, more volume over a time period. Volume's going to go down, strength's going to continue increasing, causing what we actually would go over something more along the lines of like a progressive overload. Every week we're consistently adding more weight, overloading the central nervous system, overloading what your body's capable of doing, so that at the end of this peak, you're peaking your body. So on that day of your competition, your event, whatever you're going to do, you're going to outperform where you were 12, 16, 18 weeks ago.
Right. So, guys, if y'all follow me on social media, I currently started doing a strength program from Danny Kane, which is an Olympic weightlifter. Which Olympic weightlifting, guys, by the way, is your snatch and clean and jerk variations. Also another vigorous style of training. Yes. It is very challenging. A lot of legs, a lot of shoulders, a lot of push and pull movements. It is a 12-week program. I'm not getting ready for competition. I just wanted the challenge. I love a challenging program. And regardless, you may watch the videos and laugh at my numbers, but the point is, the percentage for me, it's challenging. I'm moving 90% of my one rep max squat at 4 to 6 reps. It's hard.
Yeah, and that's the point of it. The point of a real strength training program is it's supposed to challenge what you really can do. It's a scientific approach to training. It's okay, you could do this number 1 time, which means ideally you should be able to do these numbers 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. And I think, and you were talking about strength athletes doing it, but I think it's one of those things, more people should get into it. I'm one of those people, back and forth with a lot of bodybuilders about it. But why would you not want to consistently up your strength through a training program, getting ready for a show? How are you challenging yourself? One of the best examples you told me with Josh is, and everybody always says, go with how you feel. I mean, and don't get me wrong, if you're feeling injured, I want to go back on that. If you're feeling injured, don't do it. Yeah. But what I want to say is, if somebody told me, go to the gym and do a set of 5, I would, as heavy as I could go. Honestly, I'm probably going to go around 650, 675 for a set of 5, because that sucks. 675 sucks for 5. However, Josh made me do a set of 5. I went 745 for a set of 5. Right. I would have never done that. I would have never done that on my own. I would have never chose 745 to do for a set of 5, because 745 for a double was terrible. 745 was even worse. But I never knew where my actual potential was until he made me do it. It was based off of an exact percentage. He knew based off of other numbers and other amounts of work I've done, volume and intensity, I should be capable of doing that.
Right.
And and next thing you know, so now I'm hitting that. Next thing you know, I'm hitting subpar 800-pound squats. Right. And I would have never, before I'm stuck at a 720 squat. It was just because, honestly, I was scared to go that heavy. And that happens a lot with athletes. They're scared to try it because it's too heavy. They don't think they can do it because 300-pound bench is already hard, so 400 has to be way harder. Right. But we don't know until we try it. Yeah. And I think that's where a lot with the bodybuilders, I don't want to pick on bodybuilders, but if you look at your old school guys, Dorian Yates, even some of the new school, Branch Warren, the intensity is insane. Right. A lot of weight, a lot of movement. They're not scared to put away. Everybody loves to talk about Ronnie. Ronnie Coleman, the best, one of the kings of bodybuilding. Or Arnold was a power lifter.
Yeah.
You know, and he trained intense and he trained heavy.
Yep.
And I think now we've gotten a little away from that, from everybody constantly talking about go with how your body feels that day.
Yeah.
Well, if we go with how we feel, most of us have jobs where we work all the time. You probably don't feel very good at the gym anyways.
Yeah, guys, and by doing so, by training by how you feel, you're slowing your growth, you're slowing your progress. And it's actually pretty simple. I look at my program before I go to the gym. I'm looking at my numbers. I'm like, this sucks. And I'm pretty sure everybody who looked at the program does like, ooh, yay, I get to hit 90% at 8 reps today. No, it sucks, but it's challenging, and I tell you this, guys, it's rewarding at the end when you hit those numbers. You feel accomplished. Not that you went in, I got a pump, and don't get me wrong, I love to train for a pump too. I'm all about, nice arms, big back, and all that stuff too. But nothing, I can promise you, nothing is more rewarding or a sense of accomplishment than moving a weight in your mind you could not do 4 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago, a week ago.
Yeah.
And
or in fact, probably even that morning before you even got the program.
Exactly.
In your mind, you couldn't have done it.
Exactly.
Until you actually went and did it.
Exactly. And having a coach, guy like that, I understand everybody can, afford a coach or buy a program, but there's strength programs online you can find where you can base percentages off of.
Amazon, literally, I mean, I know it's my coach, but I'll throw this out there. Josh Bryant's book, $10 on Amazon.
There you go.
You can get it on a Kindle, $10.
Oh, dude, what, Juggernaut? I think I purchased the Juggernaut program.
They're like $9.98.
Yeah, and but guys, that is one.
The Juggernaut's vicious.
Yes, it is. I would not recommend that for your first training program.
More so than maybe like the Cube method, the 531, Jim Windler. But once again, I've never paid more than $10 for a method.
I still have the Juggernaut program. I bought it 2 years ago for $10. I still have it on my Kindle. So again, guys, my preference for training, what I see the most beneficial is a strength program, a program based off percentage around your 1 rep max. And again, don't do something like this unless you have proper coaching on these 1 rep max lifts. They are big compound movements.
You can hurt yourself.
You can hurt yourself.
People do it all the time.
Yes,
kind of like me.
Exactly. And you know what, guys? And I know Ben knocks CrossFit a lot. Don't get me wrong.
I have not actually said anything towards CrossFit
tonight. But where I actually got introduced into strength programming was during Barbell Club. Over at Contender CrossFit back in Corpus Christi, where I used to live, we did Olympic weightlifting, and it was a lot of percentage programming, and it actually challenged me for days ago. And I'm like, oh my God, there's no way, like it's physically impossible for me to hit these numbers. It got time to do that, and I did. I've never not. Of course, you miss a lift, but it's because you're tired or you had something mishap.
You missed your carb blend.
Or you had a bad lift. You stepped out wrong. Your form was off, whatever. But eventually you get back to those numbers and you hit it. You eventually get it. But again, if you go to the gym with no plan, no programming, you're just going to I'm going to hit 5 sets of 5 or 4 sets of 8. Last week I did 4 sets of 10. I'm going to make my body change to 4 to 20. It's not as challenging as you think. Yes, you get yourself tired, but as opposed to pulling more muscle recruitment and causing your body to adapt and change and grow, I promise you will not find something as challenging or rewarding as a strength program. So I'm like Ben, I would recommend everybody to at least try it once. Try it one time.
If you don't like it, go back to what you're doing.
But I promise you,
you will change.
You'll like it. You will change.
You will change. You will see results.
Yes. So
as long as you follow it.
So that's my take, my personal. Guys, share with us your personal opinion on what you feel is your favorite style of training. We're open-minded. Anything. Matter of fact, we might even try it. Throw us a workout. Me and Ben might see me and Ben doing it. So
there you go. If you have any questions, also strength training, the different methods we talked about. If you want us to go back over it, or if you have any questions about where to find it, who the authors are. I mean, these guys that write these methods. I mean, they've got numbers behind them. They've got the history. I mean, Chad Wilson-Smith with Juggernaut.
Amazing.
One of the biggest squats, raw American squats in history. Josh Bryant, youngest person to bench press over 600 pounds, raw.
Yeah.
Jim Windler's put up all sorts of nasty numbers.
Right.
I mean, these people, and so they have the credentials behind them. They put in the work, and they don't only train powerlifters.
Right.
Ironically, Josh Bryant trains some of the biggest bodybuilding names you've ever seen. Chad Wilson-Smith is known actually for the weightlifters and crossfitters that he trains. He's not even as much noticed for as much as the powerlifters that he trains. It's actually for the other performance athletes, the collegiate athletes. I mean, he's known for a lot of that, so they can definitely benefit. And so the biggest thing to remember, though, touch base before we take off, is I'm sure, but maybe we irritated a bodybuilder, but something to remember about hypertrophy. That's your goal. Hypertrophy, ultimate muscle growth, or what I like to use, ultimate muscle destruction. How are you going to destroy your muscles better? Okay, a good way to looking at it is a strength program. You're always challenging. You're recruiting more fibers. You're recruiting more motor units in the muscles. You're going to push your muscles to a point that they haven't been pushed before, and you can still do all your accessory work. That's the beauty of it.
Exactly.
You don't have to just do this powerlifting program. All you got to do is follow with your compound movements, throw in your accessory work, lots of volume. You'd be surprised at how much you're going to grow.
Yeah, and that's exactly how I train. I do my big combo movements, then I do my accessories, self-tilt hypertrophy training. And I promise you guys, you will release more growth hormone.
Yeah.
You will cause your body to release more growth hormone.
More testosterone. It's
More
happening to fix itself.
testosterone, exactly. All resulting in growth, strength, progression, which is the
Performance.
overall goal of everybody is to progress. So, guys, my favorite strength training, Ben's as well. Any questions, feel free to leave it in the comment box, message us, call us, however you feel free. Again, Nick, Big Ben, another one of Rock's After Hours. So next time, see you guys.